Oh, hi. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, and I am coming to you from the heart of my home. Actually, I'm outside of my home on my front porch. I'm Nancy Yawner with Love to List and Keller Williams Realty. And every Wednesday, I like to pop in and visit with you and provide you a variety of different things. And today I'm sharing with you some table settings at my house. I did 3, and I'm really looking forward to showing them to you. Plus, I am going to actually just bombard you with different ideas, all right? So I hope that you enjoy it. It's a wonderful time of year. Our theme this month has been fun, food, and celebration. So a lot to be thankful for, a lot to celebrate this time of year. So hi, Sally. I need to talk to you. Anyways, you've been on my mind. Anyways, it's a beautiful evening. It's not too cold, and the sun is just setting. And so I'm going to flip you around so that we'll walk into my home. And let me get you down here. I had a little situation with my phone stand. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to turn you around here. Hi, Ann. Okay, so this is my front entrance, and I have lights in this green black urn, and I wanted to put lights in my wreath, so I still haven't had a chance to do that. You can see, whoops, you can see we have a little welcome sign. I'll go ahead and go back because I'll show you. Whoop. I have to get there. I did one here out front, and I got an idea about doing these urns this way with natural greens and whatnot from this amazing place that I went to. It is called Garden Gatherings, and they're located in Luckett's at the Luckett's store. And I'll tell you what, her stuff is absolutely gorgeous. You have to look her up on Instagram. Anyways, this Santa is very special to me. This was given to me by a client, multiple homes. I worked with them. They actually call me their 7th child. So let's go ahead and go in. All right. Whoop. There we go. Oh, you just missed. Hardly ever anyone sees him. There he is. There's my Foxy Schmoxy. Okay. So anyways, those wreaths and greens were kind of the inspiration for doing my tree and some other things that I did here. And there's actually a centerpiece I wanted for my table, and it was too big, so I had to put it over in my kitchen on my sideboard. And that was the original inspiration and kind of what I fed off to do the rest of my decorating. Anyways, here goes. There's my entryway. And I just did some topiaries and a welcome pineapple here. And it's always good to have odd numbers. I actually went ahead and closed my dogs off upstairs in our bonus room. Anyways, there you can see I'm trying to still figure out paint color. But there you go. There's the entry. I have a little guest book there. So, oh, hey, Vicki. And I'm not really going to do too much in here because we're actually in the middle of getting some furniture. So my Christmas tree here, again, was kind of an inspiration, bringing in the outdoors with pine cones and berries and greens, and we got like a natural looking angel. That's a special angel. My first agent partner, Judy, gave that to me, and so I call her my Judy angel. And red berries, and then no ornaments, just natural. And then my favorite is that little elf there, and that came from my parents. It was always on our tree. So anyways, oh, and I have to tell you, this tree skirt was another inspiration for decorating today. Oh, hi, Mom. And what this is I got this as a white elephant at a Yawner white elephant. I always get the best. And Minnie made that with her granddaughter, my niece. So I just love that. So past couple years, I've had a lot of glitz and glam and white and silver. And this year we're going more natural. So anyways, I hope you like that. As we go into our first table, we are going to actually be going into my kitchen. And I did a lot of different things there, you guys. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Melissa, hope to see you over the holiday. Anyways, it was a lot of fun to do this table. These are actually new dishes for me. My family doesn't even know I have them. So I wanted to do something kind of winter-ish feel. And these dishes, you could do contemporary, or you could do the way I chose to do them, a more natural elements. But before I show you the first table, let me bring you into here. Let me see if I can do this, right? And show you, this was what really got me inspired. This is again from Garden Gatherings. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? The lights are a little bit dim right now, but at night they do pop, and I just love this. And I can keep that basket for another time. I can keep those pine cones and the birch, the little white ball, and you can see that that was my inspiration. So I just put it on my sideboard. I wanted it on my dining room table, but it was too big. Anyhow, so I thought, what else can I balance it? I thought of poinsettia, but I just found out with cats that that's not good for them. I was going to put 3 poinsettias at the other end and kind of balance it, but what I came up with was something that was more meaningful, and I will tell you why. So this is what I came up with here, and I could put some green ribbon around those candles up high. I think that would look really nice, and I just did a hint. Whoops, I got this candle, didn't mean to have that there. A hint of holly there, but this is very meaningful to us. This is my dad's fishing boat and dock, and I got my brothers and sisters this last year after my dad passed away, and I included in the gift the oh hi Becky, the 7 little candles, so that we will always be a family of 7, and although my dad is no longer with us physically, whenever we get to light these candles, it's a reminder that we're still 7 and how lucky we are to have had Dad as long as we did. So that's our little meaningful sideboard. So anyways, let me take you around to the first table. And you can see I've got magnolia out there, kind of keeping with the green. We have the white lights. And I'm going to plug in my phone. Let me see here. I got to plug in my phone because it's about to die. I've had such a busy day. I'm actually, I have clients that are coming over here. Let me get on this side. Are coming over here right after the live because I got to write a contract. So, which is awesome. Whoop! Which is awesome. I've had this, I don't know if you saw my post earlier, but I have this overweighted contraption because my stand broke on me today. So anyways, and we're a little crooked, so I'm trying to do the best I can under the circumstances. That's what you do, right? Persevere. I mean, look, tech is usually my issue. I didn't think working a camera, sorry, gotta get my volume up. I didn't think working a camera was gonna be that difficult. Okay. So here we are with the first table, and I'm going to show you several things that you can swap out and how it actually creates a different mood and feel. So here we go. It's going to be a long one today. Let me see. I'll probably be here for another 10, 15 minutes. So it's one of the longest ones I've done, but there's lots to cover. Okay? All right. So let me flip this around. This is our first table, and you notice I don't have any glasses on it yet. Sorry, we're so crooked. Oh, hey, Russ. Anyways, I don't have any glasses yet. I'll show you these beautiful dishes. Okay. These are so gorgeous. This is like a green. It almost reminds me like green with a light hint of snow on the ground. It's hard with the light. You can't really get the perspective. There you go. They're green with a hint of blue and brown in there. And I wanted to do like a more natural place setting, so there's a little burlap there. And then these beautiful pasta bowls or salad bowls. And you guys, I don't know if you can see it. You know, I have a view of the Blue Ridge Mountains, but it kind of reminded me of the Blue Ridge Mountains, like the sun is setting. So I thought these were just so gorgeous. And let me show you a couple things you can do. You can see that, I don't know if you can see, in a distance there, but I just did different examples of different types of arrangements you can do on the napkins. Have a gold ribbon here. I've got a green ribbon over there with a little bit of boxwood. Here I did burlap with magnolia and holly. And over here is a little glitz and glam. And I'll show you some close-ups of that in a little bit. But while he's doing that, so anyways, I was thinking if you had silver cups, trying to do things like with metal and natural things. So I thought silver cups, and I thought, oh my gosh, what if you added a little copper to it? You could have mulled wine, you could have hot cider. I don't know how. Let's see, go that way. Going, and that way you might not even have a centerpiece at all. You could just leave it like that. You could have a wine glass here for that one, and so I thought that was kind of fun. All right, and then let me take away these cups, and I'll just leave the metal because I really want to show you is different things you can do with a centerpiece. Okay, all right. So I thought you could go real simple, and you could put a wood duck, and on that wood duck, you could even put a pretty little bow like that, right? And just simple. Or you could have them have like a scarf, like a little natural winter scarf like that. So you guys at the end of this, you're gonna have to tell me some of the things that you liked. Like bring them on camera. What do you mean? Like I'll bring the napkins on the camera. Is that what you mean, Russ? Okay. So there you go. You can see the wood duck, or you have a little bow. There you go. You could do something like that. You could do kind of along the duck theme. You could do a little brass and just move it like that. Little lovebirds there. Can you see that? Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer. I just don't want this thing to topple over. All right, can you see that, you guys? Oops, I can't go that far. I know Aunt Jean's watching, and I have a little surprise for her. Okay, so there are your brass ducks. I got a couple more things here. If you want to go again more natural, and I love ironstone, so that is really pretty. That's an ironstone bowl with just a simple candle. Do that, and of course the greenery, which is kind of in the theme for what I have going on. You could have put like a couple pine cones in there. Speaking of pine cones, if you wanted to go a little more glitzy and glim, you could go like that, real simple. Because this isn't with all of this on the table, I don't have a lot of room to work with. And if you wanted to go more glitzy, I bought this little cute pineapple garland, and you could do your napkins in the pineapple garland. You could also do a little snowflake with it or without. So lots of different options for your napkins. And you can see you can do it different ways. Have the napkin on. Here's the one with the burlap, which is more natural. And I love this one. I think this is so sweet. This is with just a little pretty ribbon and a little piece of boxwood. That would go nice with that boxwood theme. So just trying to provide you guys with different ideas. Also, I was going to tell you, here, let me take away the glitz. Just a couple more. This is kind of fun. My basil It's looking a little sad, but I keep it over on my kitchen counter because I use it. So let's just say that was your thought process there. And then, you know, you could do more like blue theme to kind of pick out the blue in the plate. Or I love this. And this came from a client, and I ended up with these about seven of these gorgeous pottery crocks, and I keep them down in my rec room and on my basement fireplace. And this really picks up, you know, that color, right? So I thought that was really nice and natural, along with the natural. So I think if I was going to do this, I think I would maybe end up with something like that. So what do you guys think? You like it? Okay, I did bring some to the camera. I hope you guys could see it. Look, you can still see I have dishes over there. All right, let's go over to my dining room. And I gotta unplug because I don't want my phone to die. I don't know if I have a plug for where I was planning on standing. Oh, I do. Yay. All right, let me show you what I have going on here. So that was like, you know, it's not traditional Christmas, right? The boxwood and the greenery kind of, and, you know, depending on if you use napkin rings with Christmas trees on it or something, you know, like black iron Christmas trees. So you can add Christmas. So I'm not really like a red and green Christmas person. I like red. I like a hint of red, especially with natural greens. But anyways, so here is my dining room table. And I would describe this as more of like a country, like old country, you know, not like cutesy country, but old country. And I know you guys will recognize some of these dishes. They're Jerry's dishes that when we first got married, he had them. I guess I'm gonna just stay crooked. Okay, let me just show you. And I'm gonna show you different centerpieces. And then the last table is just one change and that'll be it. So I hope you're enjoying it. Okay. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I'm glad you love the variety. You know, the thing of it is like everything that I've used in here, I've had. The only thing that I didn't have is the ribbon. So, and I'll use a lot of that ribbon. So I like to be very practical and use what I have. All right, let me see. Flip you around. Okay, there you can see is my sideboard over there. And you can see I have the candles lit and I have a place for wine and a trivet for, you know, something hot or water. And I just did a simple soup tureen because in the sideboard behind me, which has some of my little props for the live, has all ironstone. And this, let me show you this plate pattern. See, I love this. And it really fits in our home. So anyways, and then you guys have heard me talk about, this is Vinny's pattern, the daffodil. I feel so blessed to have it. We use it all the time. And then here I just did a nice creamy white with brown, and I just left it simple. Here you could put a little boxwood tucked in there. That would be really pretty. Just a little sprig. So all I did is kept it very simple. I've got the topiaries over there, my reindeer. I could have brought, and sorry, someone keeps calling me, but I left it like that. So let me show you some of the different changes. Try and straighten you up. Let's see. Let me show you the different changes that you can do. Let me get you there. Okay. I think that'll be good enough. All right. There we go. So you could, this isn't very holiday-ish, but if you wanted, you could just put a plant there, a pretty green plant. I love anything green. And that's red and green, which is kind of pretty. Let's see, you could do something like this. Bring in the iron element, the iron over there, the candles, and the iron here. You could put pine cones in here. You could also, I don't have the candles on these, but you could do something like that. And again, some pretty magnolia leaves would be really pretty in there. And if you had some fairy lights, I love fairy lights, they're my favorite. So you could do that. You could do this type of thing. with a candle, or actually some greens coming out might be really nice, natural. I love anything with ginger jars and big jars of glass and things like that. You have this one. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, so you have that, you know, with the globes, which would be a nice complement. And you could do that one, actually, very easily without the tray. You know, if you brought some of the things down. And it really is very nice without the tray, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. But I think my favorite is, and I will take my ironstone soup tray, put that there, and then you really have more of the Christmas feel with the poinsettia in the middle. So let me know, what do you think of that? Whoops. Do you guys like that one? I think that really is very nice. Oh, I'm so glad I looked over here. I wanted to show you some of the things that you could do. Sorry, it fell off my stand. You could, this is a gorgeous little berry tray. Let me put you back on my stand so you guys aren't all over the place. Oh, I don't break this one too. Anyways, I love it with the berry plate. I don't know what you guys think. Let's see, there. And you could put the green on top, which would be kind of pretty. It's fluted. You could do the green and the berry. That might be pretty. You could do that. So you have all kinds of options. You can do all kinds of layering with your dishes. So depending on what, if you're having, you know, lots of meals, or, you know, different servings, or what the occasion is. So that is that. Nice holiday table, minus those right there. Okay? All right. Table number 3. And I will, after that, I'm going to give you 2 little tips. One when you have company, and one when you're giving a gift. So I think my phone will be okay. Plug it, and we'll go over here. I can actually plug it over here too. Well, let me show you a cute idea, a tip. If you watched my video where I did the herbed eggs, I served some champagne, and I said one way to do champagne, to let you know which glass is yours, is just have several different types of champagne glasses, which is what I have. And instead of having those, you know, rings at the bottom, and of course everyone knows I love champagne, and so I have a lot of mix and match. But if you had all the same kind, this is kind of a good tip. Here, let me show you. Here's my champagne bucket. Oh, well, let me unplug it because I won't reach. Okay, so you could do bows right there, right, with your champagne glasses. And I have a couple that don't have bows in case someone doesn't want something frilly, but that's a fun way to have like a charm, you know, with different color bows. And you can have fun bows, Christmassy bows, simple bows like I did here. But if, you know, if I had the red bow, that would be my glass for the evening or whatever. So that's a fun tip. And let me show you the last table. Here we go. This is it. It's just a simple, this is my bistro table. And let me tell you, So I don't know if you guys know this, but I do this little Our Bistro Table Facebook page, and I don't post very often. I'd love to post more because I really enjoy like preparing and presenting beautiful food. And to me, presentation is everything. It's probably why I'm in the business that I'm in. But I also like to have meaningful things when I present food and make it really enjoyable for people. I think, even in your own home, you can have a really nice dining experience as often as you want. You don't have to wait for company or a celebration or a holiday. And so that's what I try to do with my bistro table, is I really try to just prepare beautiful food and have a really beautiful presentation. So let me flip you around. This is kind of like a romantic table. This would be for Jerry and myself. And these are my cobalt blue Lennox dishes and silverware and glasses that we got when we got married 33 years ago. And then I put a little gratitude dish on top of the napkin and a clover over there, kind of going in with the brass theme. And then that dogwood trivet was a wedding gift, as well as my candle was a wedding gift. And these sweet little plates. First of all, these plates I love. I found them in Minnesota, and they were a gift from my Aunt Jean. And then these were a gift from Minnie that came from the Carver Center. Sweet little scalloped edges, goes nicely on the plate. But what I want to tell you, and that was the inspiration for my table here, is that beautiful golden cream dish is my Aunt Jean's. And my Aunt Jean is 100 years old. And she is now living in Minnesota. She went from California this year and moved to Minnesota. She's living with my sister, and she's watching today. So I was so thrilled to be able to put that beautiful dish on the table so she could see it. And we do use it, and I think of her every time. So love that. I'll show you one way you could change this. Let me just show you real quick. Just a moment. Let's see. I'll just turn you around. Sorry. There you go. You could add your photo of the two of you. And again, I just wanted to show you how pretty that berry dish is with my blue, and that could really kick up the holiday flair for it, because it wasn't very holiday-ish. Although I could have put like a red bow right there on that candle. So, but I think it's nice to have family photo in your table setting. So, anyways, the last thing I wanted to share with you, and I left it in the garage. I'll go get it, and I'll show you. It's a really good gift tip, and I buy these a few times, over the years, so that I always have some, and I'll show you what that is. Let's see. Anyways, this is my favorite way to wrap a gift, and it is with, I'll just show you here, it is with a kitchen towel. So, let me show you. So if you have a nice several sets of kitchen towels, that when all you need to do is, like, if you want to wrap a candle, or a book, or something obviously that can do for a tea towel. But this is like my favorite way, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you can stick that in there. It can be floppy, whatever. And that's my favorite way to wrap a gift, is with a dish towel. So I think that's a good tip. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my 3 tablescapes, and I certainly hope that you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I'm just really excited for the new year. And anyhow, I appreciate all of you so much. Thanks for indulging me. It's one of my favorite things to do. Anyways, in the meantime, until next Wednesday at 4 from the heart of my home, certainly thumbs up. I'm holding the phone, so half a heart. Lots of love, and keep smiling. All right, if you guys want to let me know anything that you liked, let me know. And if you ever need any help, you're having a gathering or something, just let me know. I'll get on FaceTime with you. I'm happy to help create wonderful dining experiences for you and your friends or family. It's something I love to do on the side. So anyhow, take care everyone. See you next week.